Tom hated Monday mornings. It reminded him of another painful week at school. He wanted to fall sick so that he could avoid school. Remembering his sore toe, he started to groan. Sid at first slept on, but then he awoke and was shocked to hear Tom. Tom told him that he was going to die, and he forgave Sid for whatever Sid had done to him. Sid, without wasting time, fled downstairs to call Aunt Polly. Aunt Polly was downstairs working with Mary. Aunt Polly didn't believe Sid, but nevertheless she went upstairs. Sid and Mary also went with her. All were eager to know what actually had happened. At first, seeing Tom so much in pain, Aunt Polly was worried. But then Tom told her about the reason of his pain, his sore toe. Aunt Polly understood everything. Tom then nervously blurted out about his loose tooth. Aunt Polly inspected his tooth and told Mary to bring the dental instruments, a silk thread and a chunk of fire. Tom was now horrified. He requested Aunt Polly not to pull out his loose tooth. By this time, the dental instruments were ready. The old lady tied one end of the silk thread firmly to Tom's tooth and tied the other end to the bedpost. Then she chased the chunk of fire and suddenly thrust it almost into the boy's face. A moment later, the tooth was dangling by the bed post. But all trials bring their compensation. As Tom walked to school after breakfast, he was the envy of every boy he met because the gap in his upper row of teeth enabled him to speak in a new and admirable way.